Welcome to Everything Explained. I'm your host, and today we're diving into the history of the Maya. We'll travel from their earliest villages to their most spectacular temples, and we'll meet the people behind the legends. The Maya weren't a single empire, but a web of cultures and city-states that thrived for more than 1,000 years. We begin in the tropical lowlands of what is now southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and parts of El Salvador. The Maya grew maize, beans, and squash, and they learned to live with a forest without burning too much of it away. By around 2000 BCE, small communities started to form more complex villages. Over centuries they developed trade, craft, and ritual life that would lay the groundwork for writing and science. From about 250 to 900 CE, the classic period saw Maya cities rise like blossoms in a dense jungle. Tikal, Palenque, Calakmul, Copan, and many others built monumental pyramids, ball courts, and stelae, stone monuments that told stories of kings and battles. The Maya created an intricate calendar, a writing system, and striking art. They weren't just temple builders, they ran bustling markets, stored water in reservoirs, and kept long-distance trade routes across the region. Think of it like a network of city-states, each with its own king, but sharing language, gods, and a common calendar. Their writing system blended logos and phonetic signs. For a long time, people thought it was a mystery, but scholars cracked it in the 20th century, showing how Maya stories, histories, and even astronomy were written in stone and bark paper books. The calendar mattered in daily life too. The 260-day Soken, the 365-day Hab, and the long count, which tracked great spans of time and helped people mark kings' reigns and world-changing events. The calendars weren't just dates. They shaped planting, war, and ceremonies. By the late 8th and early 9th centuries, many classic Maya cities were abandoned. Drought, stressed soils, growing populations, and sustained warfare probably all played a role. It wasn't a single collapse, but a shift. Power centers moved north and west, and new centers rose in the northern Yucatan. The post-classic era saw cities like Chichen Itza and later Mayapan, plus changing alliances in the highlands, as the Maya world adapted in new ways before Europeans arrived. Spanish conquest in the 16th century did not erase Maya culture. Today, millions of Maya people keep languages, rituals, weaving, and farming practices alive. In Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and southern Mexico, you'll hear a tapestry of languages, Quiche, Cochical, Yucatec, and many others. The Popol Vuh, the creation story of the Quiche, traveled from the mouths of storytellers into books, reminding us that memory is a living thing. Maya astronomy and calendars still echo in modern life, from festival dates to farming cycles. Studying the Maya helps us rethink what collapse means. It wasn't just ruin, it was adaptation, reinvention, and continuity. The Maya left behind advanced mathematics, astronomy, and urban planning that rival what we see in Europe at the same time. Their cities, with their rainwater systems and stone-stepped terraces, show a people who learned to live with a challenging climate and a crowded landscape. And their stories, through inscriptions, codices, and oral traditions, give us one of the richest windows into the ancient Americas. So the history of the Maya isn't just an ancient chapter in a dusty textbook. It's a living conversation between past and present, a reminder that civilizations endure in memory, language, and daily life long after the stones fade. The Maya story isn't over. It's still spoken today in language, art, and memory, a living bridge between ancient stone and living truth.